my name's Claudia Theory, and I'm a sophomore here at Waxahachie High School.
And I'm John Bell, and I'm also a sophomore here at Waxahachie High School.
And today for children's literature, we'll be reading to you John's Big Day. The author being me, Claudia Theory, and the illustrator being John Bell. This book's about the daily life with anxiety, and John goes through a school day with anxiety, but he manages to come out fine.
John woke up bright and early one morning, but he had a bad feeling in his stomach. As he got ready for school, he remembered that today was show and tell. He made sure he grabbed his teddy bear and put it in his backpack. He tied his shoe in a bow and he headed for the bus. The whole way to school, he worried more and more and more. His hands were as sweaty as a football player after a big game. When he finally got to school, he sat by his good friend Claudia. As more students began to present for show and tell, he grew more nervous. His heart began to race. Then the teacher called his name. He felt as if he was going to throw up. John ran in the hall as the room got darker. Claudia rushed after John. When he saw her, he felt that he was going to pass out. She asked what was wrong. John barely managed to say that he was nervous. She told him to tell the teacher. She walked with him to the teacher. John told the teacher how he was feeling. She let him go see the school counselor. When he got to the counselor, he told her how he was feeling and how he felt when the teacher called on him. She said that could be a sign of anxiety. She explained that anxiety was the feeling of extreme nervousness. He asked what he could do to get rid of these feelings. She said asking was the first step. She taught him some ways to deal with anxiety. Grounding was one way. Grounding can be used for anything. She suggested that he tries to calm down through his senses. She asked him what he could see. He saw the pens on her desk. She then asked what he feels. He felt the shiny red couch in her office. She looked at him and asked him what he heard. He heard people walking by her office. She offered him some candy and asked what it tasted like. The candy was sour, John told her. She asked him what he smelled. He said flowers on her desk. Once he felt grounded, he thanked his counselor, then she sent John back to class. John returned to class. He was ready to present. He did his show and tell wonderfully. Later at recess, Claudia asked if John wanted to play hide and seek. He smiled and ran off to hide. When John was hiding, he saw a boy crying, breathing heavy, and laying under the blue slide. John asked him what was wrong. The boy said that he had show and tell next. John knew just how to help. John asked the boy to try grounding. The boy felt much better after. John asked his name. He said Caleb. John invited him to play hide and seek with Claudia and him. Caleb jumped and said yes. Claudia, John, and Caleb are the best of friends, and like good friends, they help each other out. John went straight home, skipping, hopping, and jumping. He came through the door and told his parents about his day.
Thank you so much.